Hey guys, Gorbachev Global coming in with another video this week. Today, we're gonna be talking about. I'm just gonna talk about my diecast collection. I thought, I think they're cool, so I wanted to kind of show them off. Just show what I have because I think it's neat. Also, I'm gonna open two new ones because I got two new ones this week. So first off, for the video, we're starting with an iconic one, Dale Earnhardt, Intimidator, classic black paint scheme. I don't know, it's not super in focus, but it's a classic, it's an iconic car. I got most of these I got in the last 2 years because there's a shop in Green Bay where I'm from. So, but yeah, just an iconic paint scheme, one that I've always loved. I think it's a cool one. Alright, so next up, I have this one. This one is it sucks I'm going to it right away, but it's the highlight of my collection, honestly. It's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. 3 late model that's autographed by Dale Jr. I picked this up at the store this year, like in August, right before I moved to where I am now. I'm a huge Dale Jr. fan. You'll see that later. Next up, we have an Alan Kulwicki. I don't know what year this is. I'd assume it's 1992. That's the year he won the championship. But I'm an Alan Kulwicki Hooters car. This was either the first or second one that I bought for myself. But I wanted to get it because Alan Kulwicki was from Wisconsin, and it's kind of a neat looking car. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool one. For most of these, the hood and stuff pops open. This was one of the first ones that I bought for myself, so I thought it was pretty cool. Up next is another shocker, another Dale Jr. car. This one is one of the most iconic schemes again. Another one, just like Earnhardt's 3, this is another iconic one. Just, like I said, big Dale fan. This is one where the trunk and everything pops open, the hood. Kind of cool. So, this next one is kind of an odd one. It's probably the weirdest one in my collection. It's a 2009 Digger car. You kind of see it's got this little animated gopher and like some other stuff. There's like a badger and stuff on it. I really wish this would focus. I don't know how to get it to focus, but yeah, you can see '09 whatever. NASCAR and Fox on the back. So this one was interesting. This was the first one my dad bought it for me when I was pretty young. And this one's just kind of a interesting one because it was for a promotion that only ran for about a year and a half. I think a year, maybe two. Alright, so back to another Wisconsin driver. I have a Matt Kenseth DeWalt paint scheme. Kind of neat. Guaranteed tough. Again, so a lot of these I don't know the year of. I know he ran this when I was like really little, like 1 or 2. But Kenseth was a Wisconsin driver. So this next one is a Jeff Gordon scheme. This one he ran, I believe, for most of the 2000s. I don't know exactly, but this one is a personal favorite because when I was a little kid, obviously the Flames car was the coolest car on the track. I had a bunch of little toys that looked like this when I was a little kid. And it's just a cool one. This car, it doesn't really come across on the camera, but it has like gloss in the paint scheme, so and like flakes and stuff, so it looks just really nice. It's a cool one. Kind of a goofy one because I was never around to see him race. But I've always really liked this paint scheme. It's kind of one that just sticks out. Davey Allison Haviland scheme. Sorry. Bright orange. Orange and black is just a great look. It's just a cool, kind of neat car. I really I really like how it looks. I know when I went to the store to get these, I saw this one and it really stuck out, and I was like, that's kind of a neat one. So I got this one. Back to another weird one. I'm sure you've noticed every single one I've looked at is NASCAR, right? Except this one. I have a 28. I think it's a Penske. I don't know. I have no clue what this is for a car. Um, I know it's like an Indy car, or it might have been a Champ car, but this one I got because I've never seen an Indy car diecast at the store where I always go. There was one in a Kyle Larson double set, but I don't have money for that. But I was like, I want an IndyCar one. That's kind of cool. Um, so I got it. One more car that I have is a Kevin Harvick 29. He ran he was in the 29 for quite a long time, and I remember him being in it, but only in like the Car of Tomorrow and the Gen 6 for a little bit. I don't remember him really driving this one, but I thought it was a nice looking one, kind of cool. Um, Probably from the early 2000s, but kind of neat, kind of a neat looking car. Last, certainly not least for this, the 1/24th size ones at least. I have another Dale Earnhardt car. I have a Car of Tomorrow. This one this was the last one I bought besides the two that I'm opening soon. This is one scheme that I really liked. I had a ton of I still have a ton of merch with the Amp Energy logo and the 88 on it. Like I said, he's my favorite driver, so how could I not get an 88 car? I have the 8, why not? It wasn't like his most iconic scheme or anything, but it was one that I always liked. I really liked the green and white with the red. I thought it was a good look, kind of a clean looking car. So yeah, this is a nice one that I got recently. Alright, so now you guys get to look at my floor while I open these. These ones I bought, like I said, for my birthday. But yeah, I just got these ones in the mail today. Obviously I know what they are, because I'm the one who bought them. But yeah, so what I bought, obviously the point of this video is that I'm going to show you. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, I bought 2 of them. I don't have money, so I bought them for a discount. So we have, this one is the Kyle Larson, you're not going to see that, Kyle Larson Watkins Glen Win Standard Edition, Elite 1/24 scale model. So, open it up, where to begin, probably with the little plastic part. I always want to be really careful with these because this is the first new one I've ever opened, by the way. But I always like being careful with this because it's better to be careful and have a nicely preserved car and everything than to wreck it. I'd rather keep my cars in good condition. On a side note to that, I cannot get this thing out of the box right now because it's all taped up inside, so kind of tricky. There we go. So here we go, one of 418. It's a Kyle Larson paint scheme, like I said. Let's see if I can get it open. I'm sure I can, but I've never opened a new one, so this will be interesting. Apparently this scheme is, I don't know the last time he won. This is a 2022 paint scheme. I guess that's why I got it for a discount. But, yeah. There you go. It's out, you can see it. Pretty standard Kyle Larson scheme. Just a Hendricks cars. He runs these a lot, almost every race. I don't know exactly, but I'm not a big Kyle Larson fan. I'm more of a Chase Elliott fan, but I am a Hendrick fan. So here you go. This is my newest one I've ever bought too. Kind of neat. So yeah. Saying, this is a 9/11 tribute scheme for Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is one of my favorite drivers, if not my favorite driver of all time. He ran this in the Xfinity Series, and I thought it's kind of a cool one. I have a bunch of merch, which is not here where I live right now with me. It's at my mom's house. But I really, I wanted to get this because a bunch of the stuff I got, that's Dale stuff, is United for America stuff, because I like when he runs in the Xfinity Series. I wish he would run Cup again. Just one race would be cool. But obviously I understand why I can't do that. But this is another cool one. I really like the car's look. It's nothing crazy, but the blue is kind of electric, which I think is fun. So there you go. That should be all of my 1/24th Diecast. Also, I don't like how they package NASCAR stuff now. You can see with this one's a lot more like what I was talking about, but the other ones are like, oh, look, it's a gray box that shows off the car a little. It's like, that's no fun. I want color. I don't care if I can't see the car. I want colorful boxes. Look at this. It's a multi-layered box that's a ton of fun to look at, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of more fun than standard cardboard. Anyways, so I was